And it's now game time. The only absentee for Toulouse this afternoon is Ruben Rennie, who's been a long-term absentee for Sylvain Houlez. But other than that, it's a full-strength squad he has to choose from today. There are 6 survivors from the 2021 £1 million game, in which Mathieu Gisaume scored 2 tries to get the Frenchman over the line that day. The Broncos themselves have 3 players who played in their last £1 million game in Toronto back in 2018. Captain Will Lovell and Rob Butler were part of the Broncos' success that day in Canada, as was fullback Alex Walker, who was also part of the Featherstone side, who lost here to Toulouse in 2021. So we're just about ready to get the game underway. Again, a glorious day as Jack Smith just prepares the 2 sides for the kickoff. It looks as though the weather will certainly play its part here today. The conditions utterly glorious. Leon Price, again, this is going to be utterly spectacular for the championship this afternoon.
Absolutely, these are perfect rugby league playing conditions. It'll come down to who controls the ball most, who's willing to go that extra mile in defence. So it's going to be a blockbuster.
We're underway. The Broncos in all red, Toulouse predominantly in the navy blue home strip as well. Can the Broncos hold on, or are Toulouse going to make the perfect starts here? Garn will move it right. The good ball into the back. They've got the numbers here, and Gisaume is in! First try of the final for Toulouse Olympique, and it's Mathieu Gisaume who scored 2 tries in the showpiece final 2 years ago against Featherstone. He's opened the scoring here this afternoon for the Frenchman. They lead 4-0.
Yeah, it's perfect play from Toulouse. Jake Shorrock goes deep into the line and finds Santo at the back. And Gisaume, it's just a simple try. It's a great line. It's Ralph who's ploughed the back. The danger man for Toulouse, who hits Gisaume on a short lead, close to the line, and it's an easy finish there. But I really like the play from Shorrock. It's balanced, it's composed. He goes to the line and plays the ball out the back to Ralph at the perfect time. Great execution.
One of the tacklers in there with Beanick, the 2 front rowers combining to force the Toulouse winger back as they move it out wide. And Santo with a break. Lots of options inside. It's surely try number 2, and it will be Toulouse Olympique get their 2nd try of the game, and it's Ralph who scorches in, and the Frenchman really taking control on their home turf. Josh Ralphs with a 2nd. They lead 10 points to 0.
Well, it's that man that Ken Brown was talking about pre-game in the build-up to this big, massive game, who comes up with a big play again on the left edge. He's continuously going on edges to look, find out which play suits best. It's just a little play out the back, and it's a nice little bit of tempo. He's quite far off the line, and Santos too fast from there, and doing as all good halfbacks should do, backing up on the inside, support play at its best. And this guy so far had a hand in the first try with a try assist, and he scored one himself. It's a great play on the right edge. Shows and goes, too fast, and then the support back on the inside from Ralph. He's had a massive start to this game.
Look at the look on his face. Delighted, as are the supporters celebrating behind him. London, who showed what they were capable of in the semi-final against Featherstone last week. They need some of that inspiration here this afternoon. A score now would really get them back in the contest as Leyland on the field. The young player of the year, can he spark something? Great kick, Faré, try! London have got a reply. Terrific combination. The kicking goal was superb, and Faré on his toes gets London back in the game at 12 points to 4. It is a video referee decision, but from the first look, Leon, I would say he's onside.
Yeah, that looks like a superb try. I think it was Corey Norman who came away with a left-footed kick. Looked like he was going to go wide to this left-hand side, and then just finds a beautiful, subtle left-foot kick. It's Parata that goes forward with the ball, peels it out the back. I think it's definitely an onside chase. He's pointing forward as Faré. Look at that left foot kick.
Lovely.
Perfectly timed, perfectly judged. He's definitely 100% onside as Faré. And that's playing what you see. That's what he brings to the table as Norman. He plays what he sees in front of him. It's great. A great kick. Great
Lovely
timing.
little kick. Great play as well from Faré. Lovely communication. And between the two of them, they are going to get London back in this game, a game that for 25 minutes. Looked as though it was getting away for them. Lovely clean put down. This is going to be given by the video referee, barring something quite extraordinary. But Jack Smith awards the score. Good job that Leyland was on his toes there to complete that challenge, the young player of the year. Marion, a lovely little short ball. Peru, Dom Peru getting closer to the line, inching his way closer. And they are hanging on literally here in London. The play the ball though is scrappy. The referee will give a penalty here. But this to take Shorrocks out in front on his own. He's got 104 goals for the season so far. Make that 105. And Toulouse get themselves a 10-point buffer here in the championship final.
Toulouse!
And again, the next score crucial if they're to stay in this final. It's Parata, Norman. Now they've got the numbers. Walker needs to find a pass here, or does he? Walker scored! I think he may go to the video referee, Jack Smith, but for me, Leon, I think Alex Walker scored, and so, crucially, does the referee, Jack Smith.
Well, that's a try for mine, Chris. And that's the combination we were talking about that needed to be found. We needed to see Corey Norman finding Alex Walker out the back. He's too fast there for the cover defence, and then does he get the ball down? Right, just for mine.
Oh, definitely. There's no doubt there's downward pressure on that. Marcon unable to stop him. Probably had an indecisive first half, Alex Walker, if you're looking at his performance, but the first time he's really been involved in the second half, and I think he's got London back in the game here as Jack Smith receives his information that will give London 4 points that gets them back in the final. The game is alive in the south of France, and it's the Scottish international Walker that puts the Broncos back in the contest at 14 points to 8.
Well, it's that man Corey Norman again that goes to the line. Dominic Peru jams in on him.
And Bassett get a quicker play the ball. Davis in to Parata. Norman again, they've come out the line too quickly. McCartney for the corner, he's in!
Ow.
London have struck twice in the second half, and you can see their supporters up at the top of the screen. They're jubilant, and they have a chance here to level the game up from the conversion. But at the moment it's Toulouse 14, London 12.
And it's Parata who goes to the line and finds Corey Norman out the back, and it's an out ball. It just deceives Peru. Can't find him, then McCartney, as he's done all year, too fast. Peru just gets done on the out ball, flapping at his legs. And then McCartney, Shorrocks can't find him. It's a great finish. You could feel the momentum change, and it's all been by putting them little effort-based areas in for London. It's a fantastic ball from Corey Norman. It's a beautiful ball. Catches Peru with too much work to do. And that's a great finish by Ilias McCartney.
You get the feeling that London potentially could strike here. It's Ravel Louis. Again, great hands from Walker. They'll walk in with McCartney again. 2 tries in quick succession for Ilias McCartney. And London have turned it round. 14-4 down. They lead by 16 points to 14.
And it's that right edge defence of Toulouse who just panic. They all come jamming in. Peru doesn't make it. The right winger comes flying in. And it's just simple skill. The momentum has definitely changed here for London. They've been patient. They've been more enthusiastic in defence. The right players are getting their hands on the ball at the right time. Corey Norman's pulling the strings. And it was just about that poor defensive error and poor defensive reach from that right edge of Toulouse there for me. It was all out of sorts, not working together.
But again, Alex Walker, who again was indecisive, almost hesitant within the first half. He's come out the second half a completely different player. He's scored a try, and he's just created another one there for his winger. Norman from the touchline. This looks better. It's on its way. It's through the sticks. London are 10 and a half minutes away from a return to the big time here, potentially. They lead 18-14. London look absolutely shattered, but they are now going to celebrate. London Capital Club are on their way back to European Rugby League top table. They have come to the south of France. They've come here as underdogs. And they have beaten Toulouse Olympique. A 7th straight away win for Mike Eccles' London Broncos. And the celebrations are like nothing that the Capital Club has ever seen before. They've won the match by 18 points to 14. As a group of Bucking Broncos go to get their winners' medals. Betfred Championship champions for 2023. And with players who have come from the likes of Alex Walker from Sawbridgeworth in Hertfordshire, Milton Keynes in Buckinghamshire, and many other outpost rugby league places around the south of England. This is a huge occasion for all of these London Broncos players as Mike Eccles receives his medal to go and take his spot ready for the champagne moment. And what a moment it will be for Broncos captain Will Lovell. That championship trophy, which has been polished up at Lee Sports Village for the last 12 months, is now in the hands of Rugby League's Capital Club. London Broncos are booking their way back into Super League, champions of the Betfred Championship.